it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. As this at the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Back. 70, 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Saw Wade hit it quick. Call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First and 10 from the 43.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cougar 19. Let go.
Hand off to the back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Get it. Not 60 vices, 60 vices. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 8.
They give up the guts of Bigsby. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line, second down.
Ready. Bronco, ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
To the air on third and long. Finds him on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Cowboy at 2. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Richardson back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Here we go.
Throwing again, Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, with how well he's slinging it this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. Have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Richardson on third. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
A 34-yard attempt.
New York knocks it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Now is York to kick this one away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Back play, straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Dropping back to throw. Hits his running back. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Let's go.
They've got a man in motion. Throwing now on first down. Jump off, caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have second and pretty long here. Sticking to the air here. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on third down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. He's got it at the 30. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Dodges another stop. Great vision, gets him across midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
They'll run here on first down. There he goes on the right side. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead on the first play of the drive. On is Katie York for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. On now is York to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. He's taken down after reaching the 30. That one stopped by Upton Stout.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Secures this at the 17. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10 from the 32.
19 Lions. Ready.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Okay, break.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Play action. It's Richardson. That's Cox again. It's Kittle. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Lions. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Once more now. It's Richardson. Escapes out to the left. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready up.
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th.
60 by Mustang, Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Panther 19 tight. 19 tight. Steady.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He's got it to his running back. And he will get the 1st as they touch him down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
On the jump.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready? 19 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Richardson to throw again. It is caught left side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
18 Cardinal. 19. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagle. Hut. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. They're down to their final one in this half.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Ready?
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Trap 60. Trap. Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Viking 18. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Turpin with a return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Rolling from the gun here. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got first down here from the 36. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. to the left. Cut! And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
'49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. They are throwing it again. Finds a seam down the middle. No yak this time. They got on him quickly. Down at the 32-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Throwing it again here. That's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. That one's complete, right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Pass play now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Dave, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Sly's kick is up and good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Hey, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
On first down, they'll run. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Ready. Press. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
60 down. Ready. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Buffalo 18.
Third and 1. Here's Richardson. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. York knocks it through. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now he's York to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a throw. Brought in right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He is down to the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Working the sideline, that's Palmer. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going play action. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
The quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
Finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brings in the kick at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Ready, ready.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Panthers. Ready. Deputy Timberwolf.
They give it to him again. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Another carry for him. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Back. Viking 8. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. He gets 6 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Throwing from the gun. Finds his back complete. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
A give now from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. 60 by 6. 60, 19 9.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the... That's complete inside the 35. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Viking 18. Warriors 70.
Back to throw now. McConkey's got it again. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Right up the gut. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And he's not going to be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Give now to the running back. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
70 race. Let's go. 70 lying.
Richardson back to throw. Putting Olave on the slant. Racing down the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
On the double.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the red zone on first. In the run play, back-to-back plays. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the 49ers push their lead to 3.
Niners 27, Buccaneers 24.
Now is York to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Buccaneers trail by a field goal. We've set it downs for them from the 31. Pass play on 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Diablo Lenore. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game. Worked through his progression, nobody available. By the time he checked it down to the back, ooh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
There's a dive up the middle. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. Again, he's got room. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. Trying to break it, and he loses the football. And they steal it back on the return. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
41, Buccaneers 24.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Flushed out of the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Terry Johnson has it. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.